Hello everyone and welcome to the 12-minute social media cash machine. How to get paid to get new customers in only 12 minutes a day while sipping your morning cup of coffee. I want to welcome you to module number 6 when we are all about how we're going to monetize our Facebook efforts in the least amount of time possible while we get the highest ROI. Meaning we're going to eliminate our marketing budget and increase our revenue. So we're now on to our module number 6 in our 12-minute social media cash machine. And as always, what to expect. Well, we focus on one tenet of the 12-minute social media cash machine. We then have our live training where you also get your PowerPoint to download. We have our Q&A, our Facebook question of the week, assignment. You get your assignment and accountability, your challenge questions, your membership portal, and your bonuses. So 12-minute social media cash machine. This module, this final module, is about how after you've set everything up that you've done already, how you're going to take that all and turn it into only 12 minutes of work. Okay, so let's go through these different stages. Minute 1 through 3. I want you to check your Facebook page, your Facebook ads, and your blogs for any comments and messages and then respond. It's important. This is the sort of thing that a lot of business owners let fall by the wayside. And then you don't know, are people commenting? If they're saying nice things, they feel like, oh, it doesn't really matter. They don't care about me. They're saying negative things. You're not going back to try to fix it. You have to give time and make it really systematic that you're going to go in and answer questions and respond to comments. I have this handy little guide of how to respond to social media comments. So if a comment is positive, you want to make sure that you respond to it by liking the post, thanking the person in the comment, and tagging their name when commenting so they get that response. If it's negative, you thank them for their feedback. Yes, really you do. You ask them to private message you their contact information. Once offline, you can discuss a resolution to the problem, and then you follow up on the social media post to acknowledge that the dispute has been settled. I don't like a public dialogue about this negative comment. You want to take that offline, but you want to address on your post that you did follow up with them offline. Honestly, we recently did. I was getting a lot of my ads for my 10,000 fans campaign get a lot of comments. Usually really positive, awesome. But this one version of the ad was getting a bunch of negative, positive too, but a bunch of negative. We were responding to all of them on our, and it was not getting good result because it felt like it was attracting more trolls. We stopped responding on the post. I actually went through and deleted the negative messages, and it's gone much better. Most of the people are just doing positive now. It seemed like if you let a negative one go and start debating it on your post, it's just going to attract more people who wanted to get into a debate with you. So I say you nip it in the bud. You tell them to take it offline. If they don't want to, you delete it. And then hustle. You want to make sure you're super timely. You want to always make sure that you follow up, and then you want to keep it up. And follow up, I love this stat, but customers who encounter positive social care experiences are nearly 3 times more likely to recommend to a brand, which is great. And then keep it up. This is not a once and done fix. It requires due diligence on your business. Approximately 46% of online users count on social media when making a purchase decision, according to Nielsen. So you want to keep those up to date. That's checking those comments. Then minutes 3 to 8, I want you to optimize your ads. And I'm not going to go through all that. Module 5, we go in a strong, in-depth analysis of how to optimize what to do every single day. But you want to make sure you're going through those optimization steps in Module 5 for the 5 minutes that occur between minutes 3 and 8. Then for minutes 8 through 10, I want you to look for opportunities to scale your ads. This means to grow the positive results that you're getting, because again, if you're getting your leads in and you're getting a net profit every single week, then just keep growing it, right? This is how you set it all up, you bring in the net profit, and you continue to scale. So 3 ways that you want to look at scaling. or number one, increasing your budget. This is the number one thing you want to do. A lot of times people are looking for new audiences to go after, and I think that's the wrong way to go. If you have an audience that's doing really well, until you can't grow it any longer, keep increasing that budget on that audience because you haven't hit the limit yet. Instead of exploring other things you don't know might work, continue to increase the budget. I'd much rather see you do the increase on the budget 20 different times than launch 20 audiences you don't know will work, okay? So first thing is to increase the budget. Then if you do want a new audience to test, look at doing a lookalike of conversions. This is when you can take the results that you've been having, again, how we went over conversion tracking last module. You can do a lookalike, the people who registered for your webinar or bought your product. You can have Facebook go after people who are similar to those people. And then finally, then you can go after new interests for folks, okay? I'm going to do a live demonstration now of how this works in real time so you have the benefit of seeing that. So let's go into my ads manager. Okay, cool. So I'm going to show you behind the scenes my 10,000 fans campaign. So this is the big funnel that we're running, and let's just looking to start with lifetime. So we've tested a bunch of stuff in here. It makes it, again, I'm like my own little experimentation. We have several other ad sets that we tested at certain times that we're not running anymore. And there's a few different things that we're doing here. One, and when you scroll over the number, if you have all of your conversion tracking set up correctly, again, from Module 5, you can track all of this. So this is the number of people who registered for the webinar, the 10,000 fans. It's the number of people who bought the recordings, then the number of people who signed up for the 12-minute social media cash machine, the number of people who took the free trial for membership, and then the number of people who bought the 12-minute social media cash machine. So we know 3 people bought the 12-minute social media cash machine from this audience, so we made $3,000 so far, plus we brought in, let's see, I'm going to do all the math for you. All right, so we have our $3,000 from selling, rip this apart, $3,000 for selling our 3 social media cash machines. Then we know we sold 115 115 of the $7. Some of them might have been 17, but it's a good start. So 805, okay. And then we took the free trial of Powerful Professionals. So let's say that let's say 11, and then the lifetime value or the year value of that will be $1,100. But we're going to say that let's just say it's going to be worth $250, okay? So, or no, 1,100, and we'll say that 3 of the 11 are going to stay through a whole year. I don't know if that's going to play out or not, but we'll just do an estimate. 3 times, okay. I actually just did 3 times 1,100, 3,300. So we've brought in 3,300 plus 805 plus 3,000. And I'm getting those numbers from the breakdown of what these are worth, okay? So for this many people registered, this many people bought the upsell, and this many people bought membership, this many people bought the course. So we've brought in with this one campaign $7,105. And so far we've spent $3,861. So it's very profitable because now if these people buy anything else, like we're going to launch a social media certification program if you want to do Facebook ads for others, any of them buy that program, or we're going to do some joint partnerships with, I have one coming up with Dave D who's going to teach how to do a great webinar. So if these folks who are coming in as my leads, because this one campaign I brought in 933 new leads into my business, any of them buy anything else, well then that's pure profit. I love it, right? So I'm making profit immediately when they come in as a lead. Anyway, this is not a bragging operation. I'm going to tell you how I'm tracking things. So if I'm looking to, I would go through all these again, like, so this is how many leads we got, how many upsells, this is how many purchasers. They all have, you know, these numbers. If I'm looking to scale, for the first thing I'm going to do is look at my, I'll go into my the last 7 days, and see, are they hitting, what are my numbers looking like, and are they hitting the budget? So this budget was $103 daily, and they spent $703. So they're really coming very close to the budget every day. So there's an opportunity here to scale. So before I go ahead and find new audiences, I'm going to go ahead and increase this budget. I'm going to go to 140. And then when you increase a budget, you want to wait 3 to 5 days before you increase it again. Okay, you always want to wait because you need to give it time to optimize. This one too, this is spending right at the budget. So we're going to take the daily budget from 103 daily, we're going to go 125 daily. And we're going to, again, wait 3 to 5 days to see what magic happens. And the numbers are still looking really good. The people are taking the course, they're buying the upsell. It's very profitable. So you always want to look at increasing the budget. If it's hitting the number, your numbers are coming in good, you go ahead and increase the budget. If you want to grow even more, then you want to do, you want to create new audiences. And for that, we're going to go into, what am I doing here? All tools. Okay. Then we're going to go into audiences. And we're going to create an audience. We're going to create a lookalike audience. A custom audience is when you're setting that stuff up from the very beginning, which is what we showed you in Module 5. Here we're going to do a lookalike audience. Now for my lookalike audience, I can do whatever I want. I can do people who registered for things, people who've bought the evergreen, people who bought the upsell, people who bought the so I can do any of these items as my convert lookalike. So Facebook will take the data of these people and create a lookalike, people who are similar to them, and we can target them directly. So let's go into, we're going to do the 10,000 fans upsell page traffic. So that means they registered for the 10,000, and then we do the 12-minute social media cash machine upsell. So I'm going to do the people who register for social media cash machine. I'm going to do countries, and I'm going to do United States. Come on. North America. And we're going to do United States. Okay. And now we're going to upsell purchase. Oops. Lookalike. Okay. Now we're going to create the audience. And that's it. So now I can take, it's not ready yet because it takes a little time to populate, but now we'll have another audience that we can use, that we can target and test to see if it's getting great results. The other thing that you can do is to target people based on interest. Again, it's my least favorite because it's the least targeted, but it's something else that you can do. So for this one, we're doing it for Entrepreneur Press. So we can try something like that. So we're going to select this ad set name, and all we're going to do is duplicate the ad set. And then we have to change the targeting. Let's see here. We're going to edit the ad set. First thing we're going to do is change the name. We're going to do a lookalike conversions plus we're going to do, let's do, let me try the Facebook marketing. Facebook for business, okay? So we're going to try that as an interest, see how that works. To find that, we're going to go down here into the interest. So we have detailed targeting. Right now we're targeting Facebook page admins, but now we're going to do Facebook for business. Facebook for business. So that's a target group. So I can go after them. But if you look, there's all sorts of things. Let's say it could also now go after online advertising or Facebook page admins or digital marketing. I could go after specific brands. If I wanted to do Ryan Dice, I could do that. I'm not going to target him on this ad, but I could. I could do one of my other people, Amy Porterfield. I'm not going to do that in this ad, but, and actually she's not coming up. I don't know why. Yeah, Amy Porterfield, so I could do her or Social Media Examiner. So if you want to go after a page, you can. But I like always having the lookalike on there, so it's really guiding it in a certain way. So that's the deal with that. And then I'm going to click. I'm going to change the name. I can say Facebook for Business. Good, so we know what it is. Look like conversions and Facebook for Business, and I just click Save and Continue. And that's it. Place order. So now I have a new ad set running. So we expanded our budget. We then looked at a lookalike conversions, and we've also now added on some new target interests. You're not going to typically do all of those on the same day. You're going to space it out, but that is what you're going to focus on when you want to scale that audience. When you're getting great results and you just want to go after as many people as you can, that is a good way to do it. All right. If you have any questions, of course, just let me know inside the Q&A box. All right. Now we're going to say minutes 11 through 12. I want you to, every 5 days, I want you to split test something on the back end. It could be a new headline on the landing page. It could be a different email that you follow up with, a different email subject line. But every 5 days, test one more thing on the back end, but give it 5 days in between because Facebook takes a little while to optimize your results. And then all your other days, check the results and make a list of ideas. So if you have other ideas, things you want to test, and you're anxious and your 5 days aren't up yet, write them down on a Google Doc, and then you'll have that great list to go back to keep testing. And then you're done with your 12-minute social media cash machine, so it's time to have a sip of your delicious mug of coffee. Or tea if you prefer. But I need you to make 2 commitments to me right now because you are going to crush this, and this is how you have to crush it, is to make these commitments to me right now. Number 1, you're going to schedule this time. These 12 minutes don't seem like a big deal, but if you don't do it, if you don't schedule it, it won't happen. You will never fit it in. Like, it can't be the I'll try to get to it stuff because you'll never get to it. Nobody wants to do this, you know, exciting, boring optimization stuff, so you got to schedule it. And the second thing is, no more shiny objects. You now have a working social media cash machine. Complete this program before you start anything new. Dive deep into it. Scale it. You do not be distracted by, let's get started with YouTube now, and let's do LinkedIn, and let's get on Pinterest. I know it's fun to start new programs. I know it's fun to take new courses, but you can't because you can't be distracted by shiny objects. You want to focus and make sure that you make this program successful by completing it. You know, having a social media cash machine is a game changer. It is a game changer because now you can finally generate customers on demand at a profit without a marketing budget, and you can do it all in only a few minutes a day, giving you the freedom you want, deserve, and desire to get everything else done that you're planning and wanting to do. Okay, so it's a game changer. I want you to focus. So here's the goal for this week. This week's assignment is to post. This week's assignment is to post. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer inside your Facebook group when you have completed all the modules. Set up your juicy carrot. Set up your profitable landing page. Created your authority magnet. So you've gone through all the modules. You're implementing all of them. I want you to share with all of us your success so we can congratulate you by posting inside our group, hashtag I'm a game changer. I cannot wait to see it. And with that, I want to tell you how you are going to get us to do your Facebook ad for you. You've completed the whole program. I want you to go ahead and submit this form at elitedigitalgroup.com/create my ad. That's elitedigitalgroup.com/create my ad. On that page, oh, and it's actually taking us there right now. Okay, cool. On that page, you just need to answer a few things in order to submit the form. You have to first name, last name, email. We need to know what your juicy carrot is. We also need a URL for your profit-producing thank you page. And then we need to know that you've completed the 10,000 fans training and have implemented it. These are all the items on that form. Once you fill this out and submit it, we will contact you to schedule a call to get your ad created. So that's the 12, yeah, perfect. So you can sign up for that now at elitedigitalgroup.com/create my ad. So I want you to imagine you have your social media cash machine up and running. You have this game-changing program going in your business. You're bringing clients in on demand. You don't have to worry about where your next lead is coming from, and you can scale up or down at will. Well, you can and you will. So with that, I want to congratulate you. Congratulations for being in the program. Congratulations for completing Module 6. Congratulations for being one of the very few to see an ROI from social media, because you now have a system and a program that is your game changer, the Social Media Cash Machine. I can't wait to see your success in the Facebook group and to celebrate you. And with that, cheers, congratulations on completing the program. Bye-bye.